Good morning, everyone. All right, my name is David Johnson, and I have the honor and pleasure of being president of Merritt College. Oh, look at that, applause break, love it. So speaking of applause, before I get started, I wanted to take a moment to acknowledge some folks. We have to acknowledge this district team, this IT team, the media folks, the custodians, the facilities folks. They've been working very hard to set this up. Folks are getting here at 5 some odd in the morning, staying late. So I want to acknowledge them. I also want to acknowledge two other individuals, Miss Chelsea and Miss Marla. You've been getting their messages. They've been working hard to make it happen. So I wanted to acknowledge them. So it's really great to see so many familiar faces, a lot of new ones as well. Let me pull out the agenda here. Here at Merritt College. For those of you who are visiting the campus for the very first time, I imagine there might be a few of you. I hope you get a chance to take in the view from up here. It's really amazing. But what makes Merritt College, I think, really special are the people and programs that call this place home, whether it's nursing and our allied health, child development. We have a landscape horticulture building that's opening up. Hope to see you at the grand opening. Our natural sciences programs, our African American studies, first Black studies program in the country. Merritt has a, yeah. We have a proud tradition of serving our community and preparing students to make their mark on the world. But today, this morning, is all about us coming together as a district. This morning is about us coming together as a district. It's about sharing ideas. We're going to learn from each other. We're going to leave with fresh energy and perspectives about how we're going to approach the work ahead. And as we look toward the future, I know that there will be new possibilities and opportunities to collaborate, to innovate, and to think about how we best can serve students in even more impactful ways. So with that said, I want to say welcome again. Have a fantastic Flex Day, and I'm looking forward to us getting to work. So welcome. But before I leave, I just want to, Chelsea and Marla, come on up. They're going to be our cruise directors for the day, and get this thing started.
Thank you for the warm welcome, President Johnson. Hello, everybody. Hello. Let's try again. Good morning. Hello.
Good morning.
Yeah, we forgot our pom-poms, Marla, and our Peralta P hats. Okay. My name is Chelsea Cohen. I am one of the staff development officers, along with
Marla, Leech.
And thank you. We want to thank you all for being here this morning. We know that it can feel challenging coming to work, carrying on as usual with different crises unfolding all around us. So we just wanted to acknowledge that first. And it feels especially meaningful to have this Flex Day at Merritt, given its legacy of community organizing and activism. So perhaps we can draw on that history to figure out how we can come together and move forward together. I, for one, feel extremely grateful for this community we have at Peralta and the important connection we share. So I'm going to keep it brief. We have an incredible lineup of speakers for you all today, and Marla is going to share an overview of the day.
All right. So welcome, everybody. Certainly take a moment and look at that view. Woo-woo, it's awesome. Say hi to somebody real fast that you don't know. Real quick. That you don't know. All right. Okay. Coming back. I said quick. What happened with quick? All right, we got to come back. Come on back. Shh. Calm it down. All right, we got to come back here. All right, hello.
Love it.
See, everybody wants to say hi to everybody. I love it. All right. So I'm going to go over the day. We have a few. Obviously, this is the first time we've done it at Merritt in a long time, and just want to. Probably there's a few people at Laney who are like, "Well, wait, where's Laney Flex Day?" No, guess what? District is here today. So I hope that other people will probably be coming over a little bit later. So welcome. We're so glad we could do this here today. We have a whole bunch of stuff set up for you. Everything takes place in either this building, which is R, okay, and or the S building, which is basically straight across, okay, or the library. So we have 3 different locations, and that's it, minus a little lunch walk, which it's not a little lunch walk. It's actually a bit of a journey, actually, but it's going to be great at the horticulture department. So we will have, I know, I'm so looking forward to that myself. So we will have some, I hope, some golf carty thingamajigs for those people who can't walk over there. It's just a bit of a walk. So for that horticulture walk, we're going to meet in front of S. For Tai Chi, which is after our PFT meeting, we're going to meet in front of the library. So it's all labeled, we hope, pretty clearly. Chelsea and I did it yesterday. It may get a little windy, so we hope the signs don't blow away. Anyway, all right, so what we got going on, though, for today, of course, you have your breakfast in the back. We've got an excellent plenary presentation with our team up here in the front. Of course, we've got Chancellor Tamil. Where are you? Where are you? There she is, all the way in the back. So Chancellor Tamil after that, and then we're going to have a lunch, which today is going to be box lunches. We have vegetarian and meat choices, and we have a gluten-free choice as well. So we'll get to that later. But the actual walk to horticulture is during lunch. It's at 12:30. So just keeping that in mind as we go, okay? Just a couple other things. Bathrooms, straight down the hallway. There's ones, they're on your right, immediate ones. And then if you go a little bit farther, on the left, you'll see this cool mural. Doesn't even say bathrooms. There's a cool mural, and it's right in there. So we've got 2 sets of bathrooms. Of course, the S building has bathrooms, L building has bathrooms, so they're all over, okay? So as you walk through this beautiful campus, please make sure to, one, of course, greet all your colleagues, and even the ones you don't know yet. Please especially greet the ones you don't know yet, and make sure you get this incredible view, okay? Welcome, everyone. We look forward to having you at all of our events. Of course, we have many in the afternoon, so you can just look it up in your schedule. Thank you.
And I just want to extend quick and tremendous thanks to those who have helped make the day possible, echoing President Johnson. But thank you to Tara Marrero, who's Tara. Thank you so much for your help. She's the facilities director here at Merritt, and she and her team helped set up for the day, along with the district facilities director, BC Hoff. Thank you to you and your team, of course. And thank you to the Peralta IT team for working your tech magic. This whole operation takes a lot of work and planning. Thanks to Laney Culinary for the breakfast. Thank you. Thank you to Francis Moy for the beautiful flower arrangement that came from the Merritt Gardens as well. And thank you to all our presenters today. And lastly, to my awesome co-organizer, Marla Leech. Thank you.
And thank you, Chelsea. All right, we are going to get started with the rest of the program. So I would like to introduce our awesome PFT president, Mr. Jeff Sanceri.
Hey, what's up? I think I can do this maybe a little bit shorter than they did, but instead of just saying hello to the person next to you, just give them one of these. Just do that. We can cut it off real good. You know, I'm really happy to be here. This is beautiful, the beautiful view. Of all 4 Peralta colleges, I have to say that Merritt College is one of them. I can't be here playing favorites, you know, but I do want to say welcome back to everybody. I mean, heck. Okay, this is gonna happen, and they'll just bleep it out, right? I'm sure that'll happen. This is union time, right? We get to say this. But look, I've said this over the past couple of years. You guys have heard me, but of course, I look forward. Welcome back. Of course, I look forward to working with all of you. Again, as we begin this academic year, it's gonna be great. But I will say, this past summer has been tough, hasn't it been? Tough summer, right? A lot of stuff. Now you got me self-conscious about saying the word. No, a lot of stuff is happening. But I'll say the reemergence of what I can only really describe, and this is serious, really describe as state-sanctioned terror, right? At the order of whoever, because I'm not going to say it, right? And basically the rapid dissolution of civil society happening right between our freaking eyes. It made me feel like what's happening here I'll say it again. There you go. Okay, I'm back. No, it's small by comparison. But you know what? Teaching is the highest form of activism, right? What we do here is important. Tell me. Yeah. You all know that. Our ability to teach, to demonstrate, to model intellect, to guide, I'm all choked up, and to guide our students, those are building blocks for change. And right now, it's never been more important to be good at what we do. But, as the union guy, I gotta say that for us to be good at what we do, and for us to give our students and community what they need, what they demand, it requires that we have the tools and freedom to do that. We need the choice to do that in the way that we know is best, the way we were trained, without encumbrances or limits, like, I don't know, worrying about being able to afford living in the East Bay, near the communities where our students are, or having control over what we teach and how we teach. How many students are put and stuffed into our classrooms, what modality we use when we teach. We know how to be our best professional selves. And we need the opportunity to be that. It's never been more important for us to be that. And whether it's for the institution that we work, for our communities, and especially for our students. Now, this isn't really a diatribe against management. Truthfully, I think they agree with most of what I'm saying. They agree with us. I hope they agree with us. But we need to make sure. Faculty are working without a contract right now, and we are in negotiations with the district to make sure that we have the tools we need and conditions necessary to help and teach our students. If you're a member of PFT, I'll tell you, I hope I'll see you at the general membership meeting today, 3 p.m. If you aren't a member, I hope you sign up and join us, because for us to be heard, it's going to require all of us. So thank you all very much. Do your job, do it well, and never forget to fight, whether it's here or outside. Now, I'm introducing Leslie Blackie. She's going to tell you a lot of great stuff about the Senate. Have a great one. See you soon.
Can I have my slides? So I want to welcome to fall 2025, thank you, our Peralta faculty and all our campus community. We do have a new executive committee of the District Academic Senate with familiar friends in some new positions. So BCC's Vice President of the Senate, Fatima Shah, will be our treasurer. District DE Coordinator. I only got 3 minutes, wait. District DE Coordinator and Laney Biology faculty, Lori Allen Rekwa, will be our secretary, and Merritt's Senate Vice President, Tom Renbarger, will be the DAS Vice President, joining me. Thank you. Now you can clap. Okay. Next slide. This summer, I read a book called Reset, and it had some great ideas on how to change what's not working and overcome the inertia of the way things always work. And I hope to bring these ideas into meetings with the faculty perspective to work on problems that never seem to get solved. For instance, scheduling. How many FTEs do we have? So I'd really like to build on the work of Guided Pathways, our 2-year schedules we keep talking about, different modalities, timings of offerings, coordinated between departments and colleges. And I just loved this graphic from the book, so I went ahead and pulled it. Right, next slide. So to do this, to solve these problems, we need to have many voices at the table. Shared governance is not just being informed of decisions made, but contributing to the conversation. So I hope that the faculty will join the excellent Senate leaderships at the colleges in the shared governance committees to bring the variety of perspectives that we have and the solutions that we often hold. I'm starting my 22nd year at Laney in my 33rd year of teaching in the community colleges. Yes, I was a freeway flyer for 11 years. So I know that faculty are often the keepers of much of the institutional knowledge, and so can be architects of finding solutions to difficult problems, working with our administrative and classified professional colleagues. Next slide. Our meetings are returning to pre-pandemic styles of in-person with the addition of the Zoom viewing capabilities for accessibility. Thank you again for all the tech support, Peralta IT for that. I want to remind folks that while meeting in person can have good effects in interpersonal relationships and interactions, it does have the disadvantage of needing to plan for travel times and traffic. With Zoom, we could just hop place to place to place, but now we have to get to those places. And so when we're planning for those meetings, we have to allow enough time for faculty to put those meetings into their schedules around the time they already spend in their classrooms prepping, grading, as well as the interactions with students that often are not calendared. Next slide. So I look forward to working with faculty, classified professionals, and administrators from all across the district this year. This is me in Hobbiton in New Zealand. So as Gandalf stated, all we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us. So let's make a fun, productive, and rewarding fall 2025 in service of our students. Thank you. And now I want to introduce the district classified Senate President, Tachetta.
Good morning. Oh, that's the sound that I like to hear, with positivity and a whole vibe. Good morning. It is always gracious to be able to wake up another day, so consider that a blessing all by itself. First and foremost, to those, as Leslie said, that know me, many of you do, and some that are new, congratulations. Welcome to the journey of your life. Working with Peralta. Okay, my name is Tachetta Henry, and I am the Peralta Classified Senate President. But I also want to say and pay homage to Merritt College because I am at home. This is where I graduated from in 2015. And I want to really let you guys know that I am a product of what you do. Standing here, I'm not standing here as just Classified Senate President. I'm standing here as one of the students that you served. I was one of the students in the Oakland community. I am a domestic violence victim, past then, now survivor. So I am one of the students that came here looking for something better. Every time that you show up to do what you do and to do what you love, whether it is to serve on shared governance, whether it's teaching in classrooms, whether it's helping students at financial aid, admissions, and records, or whatever it is that you do, you're doing it for a student like me, who came here feeling hopeless, who came here feeling like I didn't know where I was going or the direction I wanted to go in. I didn't know. But because of your guidance and because of your positivity and your open arms to love on me, this is why I am here standing before you to give back, not only to you, but to the communities that we serve. I am a representative of many of the classified, because I am so proud to say I work with many classified that are homegrown out of the Peralta Community College District, whether they graduated from COA, BCC, Berkeley City College, Merritt College as of myself, and of course, Laney College. We have many classified that are representative to what we do. And I want to pay homage to them. For sure, because there were many times when I would get stressed out about them timelines. Faculty, I love y'all. about turning in those essays that I had to keep 300 words short, and I fell short just about at 299. That it was a classified that came up to me and said, girl, you can do this. So I want us to, as we move forward into the new semester, into the new academic year, to move forward with a mindset of positivity. Yes, we are in an economic time where things are getting hard. Things are being cut from the top down, but we must stay and gather together in a united front, because what we do is bigger than ourselves. Otherwise, you could have worked anywhere. You could have worked in the corporate world. You could have worked anywhere, but you chose to work in education for a reason, because you saw something within yourself that you had to pour and give back into someone else. So, with that being said, welcome to the start of the new semester and academic year, and let us move together in unity and positivity. Let us also move together with passion. Continue to thrive with purpose. And let us set the parameters so that when our students see us, they'll learn how to trailblaze towards the possibilities that can be accomplished. And with that being said, I created a short video to pay homage not only to our classified and what they've done last year with coming together and creating symposiums and pouring into one another into their own professional development. Thank you. I tip my hat off to you. I tip my hat off to you, because it took a lot for you to be there and to get there. So I want to play this video, but I want you guys to keep in mind that we are not a community college without community. So let's start the year off with the mindset of community and positivity. Thank you. Please cue the video.
Thank you so much to our speakers.